America Says is back for a new season on Game Show Network. The host himself, of course, John Michael Higgins, is returning as well. People, are so excited for the return of this show. What do people need to know if they have not seen America Says yet?
If you've never seen America Says, you're in for a treat. It's a very successful show because the format really works well. It's really it's a fast, fun game, and and you'll end up laughing at some point. So it's two teams, four, who are generally either friends, like a bowling league, or the family, like the Smith family. And they compete to fill in survey questions. We've asked American citizens to answer a question. We throw the answers on the board and they guess them as fast as they can. So it's very fast paced and it's a lot of fun. And there's a bonus round where you could win 15 grand if you can get them all in one go. And it's harder and it's more hair raising, but boy, it's really fun when they win. So.
And here we are. It first ran 2018 to 2022, but we are back 2026 with a whole new season. Talk about bringing this show back. What was the conversation like? And they knew you had to host it still.
Yeah, the Game Show Network had decided to redo the set, which was interesting for me because, again, when you do as many seasons as I had done, there's a kind of body memory. So when I turn around, I expect to walk 2 steps to the contestant, and now it's 1 step, and I bump into the contestant, that sort of thing. But the set is much more, it's bigger, it's more dramatic, and it's a lot of fun to be on. I was saying to someone else, the set is so beautiful, I feel like I'm in a hotel that's too expensive for me, Like, I was supposed to be in the Ramada Inn next door, and I ended up in the Hilton, so...
Of course they go bigger and better when they bring it back, but these bonds with all these people, these families that you get to meet, that has to be so special of all the people you meet, sharing their stories on TV. Talk about, kind of preview what we're going to see in this new season. If we can't give spoilers, but talk about some of these people we're going to meet.
Yeah, there's a really great moment in the new season where it's very unexpected for all of us, for myself, for the people involved, that I ended up being a sort of very instrumental part of a relationship that was on stage with me, and it sort of metastasized into something before our eyes. Now, I had a game show to run. I had to finish the game in 22 minutes because that's all the time we have. So. But we took time to work this thing out, and we did it. It's fun. I think every now and then I get stopped in a grocery store or something by a former contestant, and they tell me, "Oh, it was a really great time. It was a great moment of my life that day that we were at the studio." And I always have to remember that. It's like I do a bunch of these shows, but it's usually a big deal for people to show up at a fancy soundstage in Los Angeles, and it's just an unusual thing that happens. I have to remember that it's unusual for people to. For me, I've been in front of lights and cameras all the time in my whole life. So, but they have these big experiences, and they really tell me, boy, that was really an interesting moment, and I'm so glad because it was so fun to play with my daughter, and we didn't have, we had an opportunity to be together and that sort of thing.
It's so special for those families and these people, but 500 plus episodes in its first run that you hosted, back again for this new season. What keeps you coming back? Obviously we know it's such great TV, so well deserved on your Daytime Emmy nomination for it, but so funny as well. Your comedy shines through as the host.
Thank you for that. I think what keeps me going is the contestants who are always a surprise. That's just the way people are. Every single person that you see all day in your daily life has an enormous story inside them, and an unusual one that for me is not related to showbiz, but to just other walks of life. It never is. It's always interesting. Always interesting to talk to the contestants, always.
It really is. And I want to take a moment. I will tell you, you've been in showbiz for a little bit, like you said, but Best in Show, just such an incredible movie. I want to ask you about your co-star, Katherine O'Hara. Her death impacted so many people. Moira Rose is my all-time favorite TV character from Schitt's Creek. What do you take from working with her on that movie? Just such an iconic movie still all these years later. Talk about just working with her and kind of wisdom you got. Talk about the relationship you built with her.
Well, yeah, it's a great loss, Catherine. And I did several movies with her, and we were good friends. And I'll tell you one thing about Catherine. Uh, Catherine loved to sing. And that's really where her head was. She came from a musical family. Her sisters were a folk group, a singing group. And we used to sing together almost all the time. We would rarely actually speak to each other. We'd be like, "Hello, Catherine," whatever. And then she'd sing something back to me. That's the sort of joyful person she was. She was a very simple in a very good way, which is like wasn't a fancy Hollywood person. She was very direct. She's so funny, naturally funny, as you saw in her wonderful movies, and certainly the character Moira. The character Moira is interesting because Catherine really let herself. She was great with like party tricks. She could imitate this person, or in Best in Show, for instance, her character her knee goes out, right? I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah,
That's the reason she couldn't show the dog. But that was like a party trick Catherine would do at a party where she would pretend her knee goes out and she would stumble around and fall over the sofa, and which is fun for us. We're friends, but for her to decide, these were improvised movies, so you could do whatever you wanted, to just I'm going to do my party trick about my knee going out. And it was hilarious, of course. And now I was delighted because now everybody in America could see the party trick, the knee thing. But I remember her as a super funny, super kind, just a simple, joyful person. And I miss her so much. We all do.
Thank you so much for sharing those stories with her. We'll get back to America Says for our last question. I mean, this show, like I said, just so enjoyable, so entertaining. Game shows are something everyone can put on, no matter what background, what you come from. What do you hope people take away from watching this show with their families?
A few precious minutes of enjoyment, relaxation, and fun. That's what we are at America Says. That's all we're trying to do. And on our best days, we can really deliver it, And even on our worst days, it's going to be a good time, and it's going to be relaxing and a joyful time. Not a scary thing, not an anxious thing, just relaxation and fun with the family.
It is so much fun. America Says, weeknights, 6 p.m. Eastern on Game Show Network. Michael, thank you so much for your time today.
A pleasure. Thanks, Trevor.
Thank you.